What's up, YouTube? AmznCajn here with today's winner, Alex Park, for his first place deck report. With no further ado, I'm going to throw it over to him.
Yeah, so this week I decided to play Tour Guide Tengu Plant Exceed Synchro. It's basically a deck with all of the best cards in the format mashed together, minus BLS because I don't have one. So here's the deck list. I'll play 3 Tour Guide of the Underworld. My main reason for playing that is because it was expensive, but it's not expensive anymore, so I'm considering taking them out. I'm not kidding. That's the sad part. I'll play 3 Effect Failures because...
Just let him get a nice view of it.
I think Effect Failure is one of the best monsters of the format, and I'd play 3 in pretty much anything. That's just my opinion. And they're also kind of expensive. I'll play 3 Tengus because Tengu shouldn't have ever been printed, so every deck ever needs to play 3 of them. I don't care if you're playing Glads, you need to play 3 of them. And I play the super ones because they're worth slightly more, and if I decide to get out of the game, I can sell the whole deck to Trolling Toad. I'll play 2 Doomcows. Now, I guess that would be considered a tech choice because normally this is a side card, but the way I look at it, I play 5 Effect Failures, and if I summon that first turn, it instantly puts pressure on the opponent, and it's a great opener against Heralds. I'll play 2 Maxis because I'll play 2 Maxis. I'll play 1 Lone Fire because Konami's a bitch and they limited it.
Let's make sure they should know it's the hollow one, so it's more expensive.
Hollow Lone Fire.
It's more expensive.
I'll play 1 Night Assailant. Now, honestly, the reason I played this is because I was sitting in my room thinking about what could I add to the deck, and I saw Night Assailant in my binder because it was shiny, and it's a level 3 fiend, and it destroys a monster. So I figured, why not? Let's play it, and it actually put in a lot of work. I play 1 Sangan, no comment. Play 1 Glow Up Bulb, no comment. Play 1 Dandelion because I can. Play 1 Thunder King because I don't have a Black Luster Soldier. I'm too poor to afford one. It's not even secret, it's a gold. I got 1 Bree Dragon.
Common?
No, that's DT. We'll give them that.
And another thing about Night Assailant is Debris Dragon can grab Night Assailant should I not have one of my 2 other targets in the graveyard. And I play 1 Spore that's not colored on. Again, no comment.
Sad face.
And for the spells, I'll play 2 Enemy Controller. The things you can do with this are just ridiculous. It's almost like Brain Control all over again. You can attack with the Tengu, sacrifice the Tengu to take your opponent's Tengu, and then you just got through for, what, 51? And then May Phase 2, you exceed off with the new Exceed ruling. They don't get their Tengu's effect, and they cry a little bit. I got 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. I know it went to 3, and in my opinion, it's one of those things where, say at the first YCS, a bunch of the top decks are going to play 3 just because it's at 3 and it was limited for so long. But I think 2 is the staple for every deck that's not Twilight.
Just tell them that you don't have the other MST hollow.
I do. It's in my side deck. I play 1 Dark Hole because it's Ultra. Play 1 Mind Control because it's worse than Brain Control now. Play 1 Book of Moon because it's super. I play 1 Monster Reborn also because it's super. Play a Pot of Avarice. And my logic behind that one is it got limited, so it must be good. So that's my deck. I play 1 Foolish Burial. Now, Trolling Toad can't buy this one, so if I were to sell my deck, I'd have to add a common one, but it is super, and that makes me happy. I'll play 1 1-for-1, mostly because it's hollow, but I find myself siding that out every game, so that's probably going to change. I'll play 1 Heavy Storm, and if I do explain that, then I'm sorry.
I think you should.
I'll play 2 Solemn Warnings because it's the best trap in the game, period. That's not banned. Every deck should play 2. I'll play 2 Call of the Haunted. Originally it was a Call of the Haunted Limit Reverse, but Call of the Haunted is essentially Limit Reverse on steroids, so that's my logic behind that one. Play 1 Solemn Judgment because it's Ultra. Play Mirror Force because it's Ultra. Play a Torrential Tribute because it's Ultra. I play a 7 Tools of the Bandit because it's Ultra.
I like your logic behind running cards.
And this is the side deck. Play 3 Banisher the Radiance. Now these are commons, so
that's why they're in a side deck.
Kind of makes me sad, but it really is a great card, especially against Twilight. I would almost side this in 3s against, or in any deck. This There's 2 Fossil Dynas. That card is just so good. If you're considering running Jowgen over that, just use a different card. It can't do the same thing Fossil Dyna can do. I'll play 2 DD Crows because for Twilight, it's almost like you have to side in your whole 15 to really stand a chance if they draw a triple JD and a BLS. It's dumb. I'll play 1 Thunder King on the side. That's not secret and it's not even mine. And that's again because I didn't have the BLS. I'll play the 3rd Misty on the side because it's just so much better than Dust Tornado. And there's 2 Malevolent Catastrophes. It's for Glads mostly. That's actually a problematic matchup game 1 with all of them main deck and D-Fissure. That's just a great card. I play 2 Dimensional Prisons that also aren't super, but I'm almost considering main decking them this format. I play 1 Chain Disappearance, it's also not super, but if it was super, I couldn't sell it to Troll and Toad, so I'm good with the rig. I'll play another 7 Tools of the Bandit because it's Ultra. Now for the extra deck, I got 1 Leviathan Dragon, 1 Leviar, 1 Steel Storm Roach, 1 Utopia, 1 Trishula, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Arcanite Magician, 1 Ghost Black Rose, because it's shiny, 1 Orient Dragon, 1 Brinac, 1 Catastor, 1 Librarian, 1 Armory Arm, and 1 Formula.
Alright. Any changes you might make to the deck after?
Take out 1 for 1 and Thunder King and main deck Deep Prison and BLS.
Alright. Anything else you want to tell them before?
This format is the worst format since Teledad.
Alright, well, I guess we'll leave at the beginning of the Uprising to shoot us out.
Every deck needs a little bit more guys.
Cookie.